Shalom, Mambo, Habari, is Salama. Greetings, family. This is Wanda. This is Diaspora Connect. Thank you so much for tuning in. I decided to do another video today because I was out and about and I decided to do a video. And I wanted to do a video about the title of this video is called um, Doing Business in Africa is Not for the Weak. Doing business in Africa is not for the weak, especially if you're coming from the West. Yeah, it's not for the weak, y'all. You got to have patience. You got to have be long suffering. You got to be calm. You got to have peace in the waiting game. And so, yeah, because a lot of things that you do in business here, you depend on others to do things for you. If it comes to anything in reference to your business, from printing signs and printing, buying merchandise and you know, anything to do with your business here in Africa is a totally different process than it is in the US. And so a lot of things you can do online. Another thing, a lot of things you can do online when you do business in the West, like people have Shopify, right? Shopify, where they can have like an online store, and so they can, you know, at the keystroke get everything set up to where they ship their merchandise to people. People pay online, so everything is like, you doing everything over the computer. But here in Africa, they have advanced since I've been here in terms of making a lot of the services and things that you need for your business accessible online. But many of the operations you have to physically go there in person. You have to physically meet with people. It's like kind of like old school, old fashioned kind of back in the day where you had to actually go to the shops and go to the businesses physically. Same thing with looking for jobs. You have to physically be out there beating up the pavement, walking up and down in the hot, in the cold with your outfit, your business attire on, knocking on doors looking for a job. It's still kind of like that here, where you have to be out there going to these different businesses. You can't do a lot of things online, and you can't do a lot of things over the phone, especially if you don't speak the language, as well as if you do speak the language. It's always best to go because some of the phone lines are either busy or uh, they're not being answered. So you have to physically go to that office to, find out what you need to do, what's going on with your processes, and even picking up items. If you have something delivered or mail or something shipped, you have to physically go to the post office, because a lot of times calling on the phone, you may not get a person, or if you do, they may not understand you. And also, it's so many different moving parts, so you have to actually physically go to find out what you need to do, what documents you need to provide. Like, yeah, everything is not online. So that's something that we have to get used to when you decide to do business here in Africa. Specifically Tanzania, but I think it's all across. Some places are probably a little bit better than easier, a little bit more efficient than others. Like I think some of the major cities like Nairobi, Johannesburg, maybe Cape Town, and certain big cities in Africa. I think the process is a little bit more efficient, online. But just that old fashioned going into the office is something that you will have to do. I wanted to show you guys. I think I did show you these in a post, but I wanted to physically show you my cups. Let's see. Yeah, these are my cups. They are kind of plain because um, I looked at some of the other designs that they had. Because the color, my business logo color is blue and gold. So when I asked them, can you incorporate blue or gold? They just had a cup like this, and then they put like a gold emblem like this or a blue one, and it's like the black one look better. So this is actually either dark brown or black. And so this is my some of my merchandise I'll be selling, cups with my logo on it. So I'm very pleased. It's on both sides of the cup. So yeah, I have cups. I'm going to have keychains and I'm going to have t-shirts. So when I get the keychains and the t-shirts, I will share them with you. Now, I won't be able to ship because, first of all, I don't have an import export shipping license here. Otherwise, it's going to be way too expensive. And so, unfortunately, I won't be able to ship this merchandise to different places. So these are only for those who are actually physically here in Tanzania. So sorry about that. I'm doing things based on the finances I have and the resources that I have. So I won't be able to afford to be able to ship this merchandise all over the world, unfortunately. I apologize, but I'm just going by what my pennies can uh, purchase here right now. So the merchandise that I am going to be selling in reference to the business is cups, keychains or key rings for your keys, and t-shirts if you're interested in supporting my small business, and or if you are consulting with me, um, you know, I might be able to bless you if you consult with me with one of these items, but you have to be actually be here. So I would say the ones who do business consultations with me and they are here in Tanzania, then I have the privilege to be able to bless people with my merchandise. So it is part of marketing, marketing strategies to, get to market the business. People like, well, who is that? What company is that? It's me, little old me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm so very excited about that. The little things excite me, y'all. Little things because I do my own marketing and everything to do with the business. So I do have partners, but I am, the one that's really pushing the marketing part of it and all that. So the cups and the key rings and the t-shirts was kind of like something I'm personally doing. And so if you are interested in purchasing these items, well, right now just the cups because you see them. I'm gonna wait till the key rings and t-shirts are ready, and then I'll share them with you. And then if you're interested, then you want to purchase, I'll tell you what the cost is. For the cups, they're 5 USD, or if you're here in Tanzania, 12,500. That's equivalent to 5 USD. I think that's equivalent. Yeah, I think that's equivalent. 12,500 per cup. And so yeah, that's what I'm in. And when I get the t-shirts and the key rings, I'll give you the prices of cost. I want you to see them first. Once they get all engraved and everything. So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing now. Not like a lot of other YouTubers, they have the Shopify where they have the online stores and all that stuff. I don't have that right now. So I'm just here in Tanzania and I'm doing business. And so I just decided to sell my own merchandise. And yeah, I won't be able to ship, unfortunately. But if you want to bless me, I have a small business, female, minority, small business. Well, not minority over here in Africa. I got to get my mind right. I'm not in America. So I'm not a minority. I'm a majority over here. So yeah, if you want to support a small business, female small business, my business, you could. I have a Cash App. I have a PayPal that's for donations, and also if you want a relocation consultation and or business consultation, I also have Cash App, PayPal, and I also have a land and building project that I'm working on or working towards. So yeah, if you want to donate, if you want to bless me, feel free. I accept all donations, as well as I have the cups for sale and I'll have the keychains and the t-shirts. So that's a start. Eventually, I will incorporate more merchandise once the finances start, flowing in and things start moving, then I'll incorporate more. So right now, Kidogo, little, poly, slow. So small, little things and slow because the finances is slow. It's up and down, but we manage with what we have. So that's kind of how it's going. But yeah, doing business here, it is. Today I was out and I met with my business partner and I had some errands to run. So it was productive. It was a productive day. I got some things accomplished. Some, I have so many ideas, y'all. But with the ideas that I have to keep them, keep the ideas kind of small, kind of in within reach for me because, like I said, I don't have a lot of capital, but the capital that I do have that I am wanting to make things happen with is very little. So I have to move at a lower pace or a slower pace than some people. Like I just got these cups, like yeah, and so I'm working on one thing at a time. Get the cups first, then I get the keychains, then I get the t-shirts. So I have to do like little things at a time as the income comes in and is generated, and I'll be able to do more. So in addition to, maybe I'll get monetized someday. I'll be able to apply again in December because I've been kind of like getting in trouble with y'all. So I've been trying to stay focused and talk about things that's just related to more to what I'm doing. My main controversy with them was the uh, the uh, the harm that causes harm. All those uh, injectables, they have a problem with that. When you speak it, they say it's medical misinformation. Y'all know how that goes. So I'm trying to stay off those topics. Now, I will share fresh fruit and vegetables because we all know that the scripture says that the Most High blessed us with the every seed and plant and tree, seed bearing fruit and everything for food and for healing. So that fresh fruit and vegetables, what they do for your body. They take the place of the pharmaceuticals. So you know what I'm saying. So that should be your first priority when it comes to any ailments that you have. And then, of course, the next is the pharmaceuticals. Not writing them off because they are useful. When it calls for it for maybe antibiotics or even malaria. Like me, if I get malaria, I take malaria medicine. So that's pharmaceuticals. I take those pills because, um, yeah, I want to be make sure that I live preventative like, so I'll eat certain things to try to build up my immune system to keep me from getting malaria. But if I happen to get it, I will go and get pharmaceutical medicine for the malaria. So I'm not like anti pharmaceuticals when it comes to certain things that you can prevent. Like preventative is my main thing is eating things that prevent, eating the foods and vegetables that prevent certain diseases. But and also if you have certain ailments like diabetes, um, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, stuff like that, where you can eat certain foods that can build up those certain areas in your body. Yeah, I'm pro that. So, and I'm learning as I'm going, as being over here living in Africa. I'm learning about I'm doing more research and learning about the different natural remedies for the skin, for brushing your teeth, for deodorants, for just cleaning, different things that is healthier for us for our physical body. So I'm on that learning journey as well as as a lot of us are. So, but yeah, so yeah, doing business is it could be. It's not for the weak, put it that way. And you definitely, when you decide that you want to do business over here in Africa, whether it's a small scale or a massive project or middle type project, massive or small, you're going to need faith either way you go. Even if you have all the money in the world, you're still going to have faith in how you, when you have an idea and putting it into effect, setting it up here and making it work the way you envision it to work. That's going to take patience. It's going to take faith. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. You may have an idea of how you want things to run, and you hire certain people, but um, they may not, uh, manage to run it the way you have a idea or desire for it to run over here. So you have to kind of redirect. just like what you call it, the GPS redirecting when you miss a turn, you know how it redirects you to another way to get where you need to go. You may have to redirect your ideas and your plans based on the obstacles that you see, because a lot of times you don't always see these obstacles in business until you actually are running it. So you don't always see them ahead of time. You can, some stuff you can see and you can try to have an idea that can you can work around these obstacles. But when you actually are doing business and as you're moving forward on the path, you might see, you might encounter a wall or you might encounter a block in your path. So you have to be redirected around it. So it's always ways around it or over the hurdle. So maybe like a hurdle that you encounter. So you may have to redirect your resources, redirect your ideas, redirect your just the direction of how you want the business to go. You may start off with like a massive project, and then as you come here and you start setting things up, you might see some things and start saying, you know, maybe I'm gonna downsize a little bit in the idea of, you know, what I want to do or the number of. So, for example, if you want to do like farming, and if you have in your mind, you want, you know, this amount of chickens and this amount of lamb, or you want goat, or you want cow, or you want, you know, quail, or whatever you want. As you starting your farm, you setting everything up with the equipment and all that stuff, you might notice that, you know, something, you might need extra equipment more than you thought you did. So you may have to scale it down and say, well, let me start off with only this number of chickens instead of 50 chickens instead of 100 chickens, or, you know, let me start off with, you know, 10 lamb or 10 goat instead of 50. You know, you may have to scale down a little bit because the equipment that you may need to run the farm, to maintain the farm, or, you know, for your, you know, setup for the chicken coop or whatever you may be more than you anticipated, or, you know, it may cost more in setting some things up. So that's kind of what I mean as far as like redirecting your resources to make sure that you're not over doing it or going above your budget. You know, you might have like a budget that you're working with, right? And so you're trying to stick kind of closely to that budget, but I'm sure you give yourself a little wiggle room. But I'm just saying, some things that you didn't anticipate costing this certain amount could throw kind of a monkey wrench in your budget. So you may have to kind of scale back a little bit. That's why I always advise to start off like kind of small. Unless you have the resources like that, you know, go for it. You got money like that. You want to do big massive projects, big massive real estate projects or whatever you want to do. But if you kind of are on a budget and you know you're only working with a certain amount of like your resources or your capital, you want to start off kind of as small as you can, as minimal as you can, and then you can work your way up. You can grow as your business, you know, is getting set up, and the resources or the, you know, the revenue is coming in. Then you can go ahead and gradually expand. And I noticed that's how they do here. So, for example, there's a local store that they opened a couple of years ago, and when I first moved over here, the store wasn't there, but they were working on opening it. So now it's open, and that's one of the stores that I go to a lot when I do videos walking in my neighborhood and I go to the grocery store. That's the store I'm talking about. When they first started, they didn't have as much. They had kind of, you know, they had spaces on the shelves or whatever. But as the months went by, I started noticing they started adding more to the shelves and they started adding more appliances. They didn't have that many appliances at first, but now when you go in there, they have, you know, I would say 6 months to a year, I started noticing they started adding blenders and food processors and fans, and they started adding different appliances that they didn't initially have at first. So, and then even with dishes, they just had kind of like basic plastic. Now they're adding glass. So it's like a gradual adding to your business. You start off small and then you gradually grow as the income or as the revenue comes in and stuff like that. Then they can gradually buy more. Now they sell sand. They have the sandals in there. It's almost like it reminds me kind of like a Family Dollar in the West or Dollar General. So they start off kind of small and then they add in other things like mops, let's see, candles. Now they have washcloths, towels. They have, so they start gradually. They started off really small with just food, and now they're expanding. So that's the idea that I am saying, to start off very small. So you always have room to grow, but you want to start off as minimal as possible. Kind of test to see, what it's going to cost to keep everything running, paying on your utilities and stuff like that, and then you can have an idea of what it's going to cost to rent the place, to pay on waters and lights and trash and different stuff. And then after you, a couple of months after you first open and you see what the cost is going to be, then as you see that and you can manage it, then you can grow gradually, buy other things to add to your store, add to your the products that you're selling, instead of starting off massively and you're not really knowing how much you're going to be generating, the type of revenue that you're going to be generating. So I always say start off small. So, but anyway, yeah, that's this video for today. I've been trying to be more consistent. I've been watching a couple of YouTubers and they're saying, some of them saying they post every day. And I don't know about every day, y'all. That's pushing it. But I would say maybe I'll try to post a video at least twice a week. If I could do it more often, then I'll come on, because I don't always, me, y'all, I don't always know what I want to talk about, and I don't want to just come on every day and bore you. I want to make sure that when I do a video, that is something that you can chew on, something that you can think about, something that it gives you ideas, inspiration, or whatever. So the reason I decided to do this one is because I was out and about, had a business meeting, was out. I always feel excited when I leave the house and go out. I love being home and in peace and serenity, but then when I go out, it's kind of a nice change just to be around people and get to chat and meet with my partner and go out to lunch or do this and that. So get out a little bit. So that's why I decided to do a video today. But anyway, I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much for tuning in to Diaspora Connect. If you are interested and you live in the West and you're of Afro descent and you're interested in relocating to Tanzania, Africa specifically, but well, Africa in general, but specifically Tanzania, because I live here. Now I did live in Ghana, but I'm not no expert, nothing like that in Ghana, because and there are a lot of people of our brothers and sisters that live out there that you can connect with. But even in Tanzania, there are a lot of us here. So if you're interested in relocating here to Tanzania, or if you're interested in doing business, um, hit me up, diasporaconnect0@gmail.com, diasporaconnect0@gmail.com. I do relocation and business consultations. I also connect the Afro diaspora with the local Tanzanians together to do business. I am promoting doing business with locals because we need each other. We need each other, and it's so difficult to do business here without having a local. If you're a foreign company and you come here from the West and you try to do business, you're going to have a local on your board anyway. You're still going to have a local as your representative, but when you try to do business without a local, you're going to end up paying a lot more money and it's going to be a lot more difficult for you. So I am advocating and encouraging my brothers and sisters, if you want to leave the West and move to Tanzania and you want to do business, partner with a local. And guess what? I have a list of locals for you guys. If you want to repatriate, relocate, do business in Tanzania and you need a business partner, hit me up. I have a list of college students, y'all. I have a list of college graduates ready to be managers and to be, supervisors for your business. And also, they can be your hiring. Well, of course, you'll be there as well, but they can be the scouter for your business, looking for employees for your business. So this is a twofold position that they will help you with. They will be like the supervisor or the managers of your company, and they will be the ones to handle the business aspect, go into the business offices. They speak English, they're educated, they're room to pick up quickly. They a lot of them know English, so and other languages as well. They speak so many languages, very, very bright. Local continental Africans, they're very resourceful and they can pick up quickly to stuff. But I'm focusing more on the college educated ones because there are a lot of the young college educated local or continental Africans that go to university and they graduate and they're looking for a job. They don't have a lot of jobs. So we're the ones that creating job. We are the ones who are creating jobs. So when we come here, we're creating jobs to help. And so we need their help and they need our help. We're creating jobs. So and we have the resources, we have the capital. So I will be the one, the bridge actually, to connect our Afro descendants in the diaspora and the local continental Africans together to come together in business. So we both win. So yeah. So anyway, I think I said it before. If you are interested in connecting with a college educated local that I have had a screening, and my partner is very instrumental in helping me set that up as well. So shout out to you, sis. Um, these list of college educated local continental Tanzanians and the Afro descendants, Afro diaspora, and you're coming back. If you want to, I will connect you only. Here's a stipulation, fam, and I'm just saying it's a business. I am connecting you with these college educated local Tanzanians through my business Diaspora Connect. So if you consult with me and you do a business consultation, and you pay for a business consultation, then you will have the privilege to be connected with a college educated local. You will have the privilege to be connected to a legitimate attorney to register your business, which of course is my attorney, the one who registered my business. And my business was registered in 2 weeks. No joke. So he's legit. And so I will connect you with my connections, with people that I know through Diaspora Connect. So it's not just me as an individual, it's my business, Diaspora Connect. It's all about business. Diaspora Connect LLC here in Tanzania, not in other countries. The other countries have Diaspora Connects all over, but I'm talking this country. I'm talking Tanzania. Diaspora Connect here in Tanzania. Hit me up. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thumbs up, y'all know the routine. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Send me a comment and we can chat. If you look through my videos, I have like a business playlist, doing business in Tanzania, or business playlist that I have. And so I've been sharing it on some of the videos, linking it on some of the videos so people can go back and look at all the videos that I have done referencing business. So I set it up as a podcast, but it's not really a podcast, y'all. But it's a playlist, but I think I think I did it wrong. I set it up under podcast. So it's like all the videos that have to do with business that I have ever done on my channel. So, and I haven't, yeah, I think I have like 200 or 300 videos, but I can't remember, y'all. And also, I think it's it for now. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Wanda, Dice Connect. And thank you so much for taking the time to view my channel and view my content. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my OGs, and thank you to the new subscribers. Welcome in the room. It's about to get dark, so let me go ahead and finish up this video because I usually try to get the natural sunlight. Otherwise, I have to turn the lamp on, and that lamp has been kind of shining in the video, and I don't know if it's how it looks to people. It might be too bright. So I was trying to use the natural sunlight before it got dark. But anyway, yeah. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys in the next live or the next video. I haven't been doing lives as much because I have not gotten that many people jumping on my live, y'all. So maybe somewhere down the line I'll do a live question and answer, but it'll be just general. If I do that, it'll just be for general information because I can't share too detailed information because it's part of the business, y'all. That's how I make my money. That's how I've been here. That's how I'm buying my merchandise. Like it's a business, and I have to charge. And some people are like, "Oh, you charging just Some people they feel some kind of like you charging for information. Well, I got to, y'all. Bazookas do it all the time. White people do it all the time. Nobody complains. So we got to make our money some kind of way too. I'm a small YouTuber, y'all. I'm just trying to do what I can do here. That's within reason, not charging too much. I feel like $60 for 60 minutes is not overdoing it. It's not like gouging people out, even for my cups, y'all. My cups, my cups, y'all. And if y'all didn't see them, here they are. Okay. My cups, see, I'm charging $5 US, y'all. I'm charging 12,500 T shillings. I could charge $25 a cup, but I'm not doing that because I'm not trying to gouge people out. I'm trying to keep my prices so low to where if people want to bless me, if people want to donate, or if they want to contribute, it's not a lot. So I'm trying to be fair with whatever I do because I care and because I want to see you come back home and I want to see you have a business. I want you to succeed as well, right? So anyway, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I will um Karibu family. I will do another video in some next couple of days, okay? All right. Well, thank you and salama, shalom, peace family and see you guys in the next one.